Hi there, Gemini-cancer. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, you went so far. Welcome into your August reading. So let's take a look here into the most important messages for you right now. Keep in mind that this is already by the end of August, so it's just anything that you need to hear at this moment. This is way too much. Let's see here. Where do we go? So we have willpower, blessings, and answers. Interesting. Taurus-Gemini just had this answers card as well. But I kind of feel like you're hearing from someone. So we're going to take a look into what is happening in your love life. But, to, speed things up a little bit, I already pre-shuffled a few cards for you for career and love. And the last card that I pulled was for love, and we have here bottom of the deck opening up. So yeah, someone could be opening up to you, reaching out to you, letting you know how they feel, which could be great. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of answers from here. I'm also getting you're going to get a lot of confidence. So it could be that this person is opening up about what they admire about you and all the things that they love you. So it could be that, you're getting a lot of confidence, and so many compliments obviously make a person be like, oh my God, okay, stop. So I feel like there could be something around those lines, maybe even around career. I'm actually getting that you could be recognized in some way. And I feel like it's more, not necessarily in the sense of you're getting a promotion or something around those lines. I feel like it's through talk. I feel like it's through other people's opinions of you, reviews, that kind of thing. And it's almost like, I'm even getting, that is powerful. How, we often tend to look at the moon and appreciate the moon, and it's like, oh my God, today is a super moon and it's so beautiful. And we often tend to neglect the world, and the trees, the birds, the grass, all of those little things that make the world. And we tend to forget about it. And I kind of feel like this is you. It's like you're getting the spotlight. You're the earth, and maybe someone else was the moon, or there was this, it's almost like the moon was covering the earth and wasn't really allowing the earth to shine, and you are this earth. So I feel like you are shining this month, and you're getting some sort of spotlight. You're getting some sort of recognition. I'm also getting some pretty big solar plexus energy. So again, all about confidence, all about also your intellect. So I feel like we're having really great ideas, but I'm getting especially strongly around confidence. So I really feel like you're shining because you're confident, and your confidence because you're shining is just like this big snowball, and that it just brings in more blessings. So let's try and get some more information here. Oh my goodness. Target, a goal-oriented person. I really feel like people are really admiring you. Holy cow, what the heck? Taurus Gemini got these two cards as well. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm, and cool, get back to the basics. Okay. We also have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And we have this mountain road. You are on the road to success. There is this feeling of, I feel like something you thought was lost, now you're finding it again, and this could be literal, like, because I feel like these two are about love. It could be literal that you're finding someone else again, so a reconciliation, but I feel like this is also about you finding yourself. I feel like you're being the blessing for yourself, but I definitely feel like there's this feeling of you're getting back to the basics, getting back to, okay, what makes a healthy relationship a healthy relationship? Maybe you're meeting someone new, that could be the thing, and it's like getting back to the basics of what is your favorite color, but I feel like there's this refreshing energy of like, there's hope, there's lightness, there's breeze, and before maybe it was just either like winter storm or summer dryness, and I feel like now you're getting into spring. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like spring. It feels like everything is starting to blossom again. Everything is starting to wake up again. And I feel like that is within you. You're waking up to your potential, to your confidence again, but your heart is also possibly waking up to some new love or a new start in love, something around those lines. Okay, so let's get here into career and get a couple of messages. And with this target and the angel, I'm even getting for some of you who literally work at Target. That would be such a fun coincidence. But I really feel like people are appreciating your work ethic. I feel like that is the biggest thing. And so you could be receiving some sort of spiritual blessing here. Okay. But we have options. And we have Flamingo, Unity Heart. You are being called to work on collective healing. So this is interesting because I feel like it's that thing. It's like you're not necessarily getting a raise, because I don't think it's about that. I feel like it's more of everyone is looking at you, and not necessarily your boss is looking at you, so it's giving you a reward. No, everyone is looking at you, and it's almost like your options are opening up because of it. And it could even be your options in terms of friends. For some of you, maybe you have been kind of lonely, especially with this. You feel something is lacking in your life. Maybe you need friends, maybe you just need to go out and have fun. And maybe your options are opening up because of it. It's like you're finally being noticed. It could also be that you're being noticed, so you're getting more clients. If you own a business, especially, you're being noticed. So with these options, companies could want to work with you. I'm also hearing brand deals, something around those lines. But I definitely feel like this is about team. This is about team. And there could also be something around, especially if you are in a team, if you work in a team, and you're, for example, the leader, or even if you work in a team and you had the idea of a new product, there is this feeling of your teammates are going to snitch on you on a really positive note. It's like your teammates are going to say, oh yeah, it was Gemini-Cancer that had the idea. Or, yeah, like this product was a success, but it was all from Gemini-Cancer's mind. It was all from Gemini-Cancer's leadership. There is this feeling of like people are recognizing you, But let's pull some tarot. So we have Dawn, and we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, maybe you even have been feeling a little bit demotivated with work, because it's that thing. You weren't being recognized. People were taking advantage of your ideas. People were just passing by and not even noticing you. And I feel like that is changing a little bit. I'm so sorry. Gemini-Cancer, the video stopped recording. I don't know why. But as I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying anymore, but as I was saying, I feel like this recognition is going to give you a new type of motivation. It's probably even going to make you feel more creative with this Knight of Cups. I feel like you're going to be more prone to following your heart and to allowing your heart to guide you the way and to show you, hey, you could do this, hey, you could do that. And I feel like you're letting your emotions guide you a little bit more. I feel like this could be literally someone that was covering you a little bit. Because with this Dawn, this often talks about like this plant, this carnivorous plant, kind of killing this plant and killing all the flies. And the flies are super important for the ecosystem and everything, And it's almost like this, with this like string and the scissors, is like this person is finally being tied down. Maybe it's even fired, if that rings a bell. And because that person is fired or is tied down or someone stands up to that person, now you're being able to shine. Now you're being able to really blossom and grow into the business owner, into the coworker, into the employee that you need to be. And I feel like it's really going to be a new start for you. That is really what I get. And I feel like it's all going to be possible because of other people. This is not something you're doing. This is something other people are doing for you. This is something is being possible because of other people. Okay, so let's look here into love before we pull some advice for both career and love. We have Antelope. Dude, are you dealing with like a Taurus Gemini? Do you have Taurus Gemini in your chart? Because maybe that's your moon. It could be. But oh yeah, maybe like with that moon thing, maybe look at your moon sign. Could also give you a little hint. But this card also showed up. Antelope, new pathways, consider whether you're happy on your current path. And we have refreshing change. Yeah, so I feel like something is blossoming here in your love life. That is so beautiful. And with this Antelope, new pathways, I feel like you're understanding what you want in a relationship and especially what you don't want. And I feel like that is really what's going to bring you the person of your dreams. it could be, you know, with this refreshing change, that thing, if this is someone from the past, reconciliation, because we do have like Venus in retrograde, Mercury retrograde. That is a really big time for reconciliations to happen. And with Venus retrograde, if that reconciliation is not healthy, it's not meant for you, Venus retrograde is going to reckon it apart, okay? So, if this is someone from the past coming through, I feel like you're going to also have the ability to stand up for yourself and to know what to say, know what you want, know what to ask for. And I feel like that is really going to be a refreshing change for you. So you have here the Nine of Swords with the Queen of Wands. Yes, heck yes. And look at that. I feel like for most of you, this is new love with this Ace of Cups here. But we have this Queen of Wands. It could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. But I really feel like there's this strong energy of you're facing some fears. I feel like you're no longer letting the past get in the way. I feel like you're no longer letting the past kind of determine if you're going to be happy in love or not. I really feel like you're just wanting to be brave and wanting to put yourself out there. I'm even getting, for some of you, maybe you're getting into a dating app or something around those lines. But I feel like you're having the confidence to just explore. And this could also be about you exploring your body. If you're into one-night stands, I don't know, just something casual, friends with benefits, just, you know, exploring your sexuality. I would see that happening here, okay? But obviously that is totally up to you. So if you're not really into that, then that is obviously not going to apply to you. But I feel like it's that thing you're finding yourself as well, right? So I feel like you're also pampering yourself, dressing up, feeling confident, wearing clothes, makeup, whatever, shoes. You're doing exactly what makes you you, what makes you feel like yourself, what makes you feel really confident. And again, Queen of Wands, you're going to be recognized. And that moon thing with the earth, right? And we even have finding. Someone is finding you. I really feel like you have beautiful new love coming in. And it could be that this is more towards the end of the month, or like in the end of these 30 days or something around those lines, or like in 2 weeks, something around those lines. Because I kind of get this feeling like you're going to have this period of really being this Queen of Wands, and I feel like this person comes a little later on. Okay, so it could be this two of Swords, which is kind of 2 weeks. That 2 week to a month time frame could be relevant, but it could even be faster than that, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like you're going to have this little period of just feeling confident, dating yourself essentially, and there is this refreshing change because you're confident, because you're really tapping into your self-love. You're going to be manifesting someone in line with that. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have in terms of advice? Speaking of self-love, we have that coming through for your career, and we have darkness. So yeah, look at that. It's like we're absolutely not being seen. Even this moon, you know, even this moon is not seen. I really feel like someone was dimming your light. And now I feel like you're really shining brightly. Because, and it's again, because someone compliments you, I feel like it's going to hype your confidence. And then because you're confident, you're receiving more compliments. So I really feel like everything is going to start falling into place with this balance. I really feel like in terms of advice, if this is you letting yourself dim your light, if this is you not standing up for yourself, asking for what is yours, asking for to be seen, like if this is your idea and you're letting other people take credit for it, that is also on your side. And that is something that your guides are asking you not to do. You know, it is up to you to be recognized in that way. Okay. But I feel like this is something that is happening in sort of a teamwork. Someone is, I almost see like other little bunnies here joining this lonely bunny, and you're shining together. I really get this feeling. It's like you may have to stand up for someone. It's like there is a bully or something, and you're having to stand up for that bully, but you can only do that as a team, as a collective, you know? But I really feel like you're standing your ground and you're growing really, really high. Because I almost see that all of a sudden you were just this little branch here, right? And all of a sudden you're this beautiful tree. Yeah. And we were even talking about how people don't notice like the subtle beauty of Earth and all the little things around us. And I feel like that's also going to be you. It's like, even if you don't have like this super huge position, people are going to recognize your little things, you know? Yeah. And I feel like this is also like recognize yourself with that self-love, of course. Like I feel like this month is a big confidence month for you. It wouldn't be Leo time if it wasn't. But let's see around love. What is the advice? Yeah. Oh, we have worth waiting for and trust. And when that person does show up, please give it a chance, okay? And keep an open mind. That person may be a little different than what you're expecting, okay? I feel I'm getting they're going to push your buttons. So it's not necessarily that it's going to start like haters to lovers. It's not necessarily that, but it could be that you don't necessarily fancy too much of each other. And again, it could be that at first you just start as friends with benefits, a casual thing. But something could be changing, okay? So trust your guides, focus on yourself, be confident. If you feel like exploring your sexuality, we're supporters here, okay? And other than that, get ready to meet this beautiful, beautiful love, okay? And it is worth waiting for. It's like all of those heartbreaks are going to make sense with this person, okay? Aw. So let's pull here your self-care. These are going to be some practical tools, and then we're going to look into some fun stuff for you to do. So we have sound healing. We have energy work. Maybe you can listen to like subliminals for confidence, or even frequencies as you meditate, for example. Or I'm even getting as you get ready in the morning. Or not necessarily on mornings. Maybe you work like a night shift. But listening to like high vibe frequencies that infuse confidence, that could really help as well. And I'm also getting with this read nonfiction, like setting up for yourself, especially around I don't know the name of that book exactly, but it's something around like how to influence people, something around those lines. It's like you may benefit from reading nonfiction books around others, around like how to talk to people, something around those lines, okay? But let's get here a couple of fun stuff for you to do. We have swimming pool, plan a trip. We also have here Italian night. We have farmers market, oopsie, photo shoot, homemade ice cream, fancy restaurant, so maybe a fancy Italian restaurant. And we also have dress up. I'm even getting like, go on a date with yourself to a fancy Italian restaurant and dress up like if you were going on a date. I feel like that is really going to be super, super powerful for you. I always feel so powerful when I go on a self date, because like I'm taking care of myself and I feel loved, you know. So that could be really good for you as well, okay? And maybe do a little photo shoot even. But yeah. So, my beautiful Gemini Cancer, this is what I have for you. I really hope it resonated and helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here if you want to dive deeper into any of this. You can get a private reading with me. The link is going to be down below, as well for my Patreon, where you can find weekly messages around twin flames, spiritual guidance, that kind of thing, and self-care, okay? So, with that being said, thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.